Are you struggling to combat stubborn dark spots and uneven skin tone? So let's discover what are the right steps to luminous skin. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So to effectively address this issue of hyperpigmentation, it is so essential for us to understand what are the underlying factors which are causing this and also your triggers which are the reason for the pigmentation to become worse. Now, hyperpigmentation is a very vast topic, and there are many different types of hyperpigmentation, including the ones which happen commonly and the ones which happen rarely. So, let's cover few things which we commonly see, like going out in the sun and getting tanned all over the face and hands. Second, melasma, which is also called as a pigment on the cheeks, which you see generally post pregnancy or menopause. And third are freckles. Freckles are general little spots which are there everywhere on the skin. And fourth is this pigment which people see all over the forehead and the sides of the temple area. So these are the four common things. Let's delve into it. So the first thing is the tan. This is something which we commonly experience, and the cause is the nature of your skin and its tendency to get tanned. So you cannot prevent it. When three people go out, one will get tanned, one gets burnt, one will become red. These are the behavior of the skin. This is the cause: exposure to sun, cooking, even exposure to screens. Second cause is your melasma. Melasma is the pigmentation that we see on cheeks. In allopathy, we don't know the exact cause. It could be hormonal. So people around pregnancy see it more, around menopause see it more. Even exposure to sun, your screen, cooking, use of hair dye can cause melasma. Hereditary also plays a role. The third factor is freckles. Now, freckles is common to certain skin types. In this, the cause could be that your pigment is behaving a little differently, and there's a tendency for such people in the family. And usually, exposure to sun can be a trigger to it. The fourth one is the pigmentation across the forehead and the sides of the temple area. This is also related to hormone insulin and its resistance. So, people who have had changes to their body weight, their eating habits, stress levels are more, they don't sleep. Together, all this causes insulin resistance, and then the skin starts to show that there is this pigment related problem. You can see it on the neck, arm fold, thigh fold as well. So let's see how to protect the skin from all these aggravated hyperpigmented issues with our daily routines. So one, if you're talking about tan, usage of the right sunscreen is very important. Even though you may not like the texture, it looks pasty, chalky or oily, you have to figure out what is the right sunscreen for you. And even if you're at home, you need a sunscreen. If you're a housewife in front of the cooking, the screens, etc., you do need the sunscreen. Even IT professionals, need to use the right sunscreen. So the second factor for all these pigmentary issues is to use the right agents at night, which can help with the skin product, which we'll discuss further. And also understanding what is your hormonal nutritional cause triggering and worsening this. So changes to hormones like insulin, cortisol, testosterone, and your nutritional values like iron, your thyroid, your vitamin B12 and D can also result in pigmentary changes. Then these are all the common daily routine things which you can do. Do not use physical scrubs. These will also result in pigmentation. When you color your hair, make sure the water is not running through your skin. This will be worsening the pigment on the skin. So, what are the daily ingredients that you will include into your routine to make sure that you're not having pigmentation? One, you can use agents like glutathione, vitamin C, your niacinamide, you can use retinols, and you can also use butyl resorcinols, kojic acid, arbutin, licorice. All these agents have to be given to you only by your doctor so that they recognize what is the need of your skin and then accordingly tell you how to use, when to use, how much to use. So now you recognized what are the triggers, what are the active ingredients, but just knowing them will not be as helpful if you are not implementing and being consistent about their usage every day. So remember that Small steps which you take every day eventually will have great results. So if you forget your sunscreen and go out and get tanned and come back and regret, there's no point to it. So please apply all these products, set reminders, make sure this is an important part of your self-care so you are able to achieve your goal, which is to have healthy skin which doesn't have much of hyperpigmentation. Do turn on your notifications to know more about skincare in the upcoming videos, and do like and subscribe.